So I'm going to invite our dear, on behalf of Professor Asase-Opong from KNUST, I'm going to invite Dr. Mrs. Ayisha Baffoe-Ashun'S from the Department of Architecture, KNUST, to come and present for us. All right, let's clap, let's clap. I love this Adinkratecture. Adinkra plus architecture. All right.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am also very hungry, so I'll keep it very, very short for us to go for a nourishing lunch. My name is Dr. Mrs. Ayisha Baffoe-Ashun'S, and I'll be making this presentation on behalf of Professor Rexford Asase-Opong, who is a professor at the Department of Architecture, KNUST. He is the brain behind the Adinkratecture, and the presentation will be on Adinkratecture, the Ghanaianlization of the SDGs by Adinkra Symbology. I would like you to say Ghanaianlization 3 times, and let's see. Yes, it's quite a mouthful, and you know that it's coming from a professor, isn't it? Yes. The main thing is that the SDGs have come to stay. We have been given a call to fulfill these SDGs, like our dear Madam Nanaya, it's unfortunate she's not here, said, by the year 2030. But in our part of the world, aside many of us who are educated, how many people know about the SDGs? They might have heard about it, but do they really understand it? How Ghanaian is the SDGs? And this is what birthed this concept of making the SDGs more localized, more understandable. And one main area we thought to do so was how not use the Adinkra symbology and help us break it down for people to understand. So the SDGs are 17 main goals. And what we did was that we interpreted the symbols that come with the SDGs and the goals. So for example, SDG 1, we named it as SDG 1-Ghana. And the one goal is no poverty. And its aim is that people will be lifted out of poverty, promote equity, and create sustainable pathways. We chose the Nsrewa. Nsrewa is the quarries, and in history, the quarry has been at the source of economic bargain. We use the quarries to trade. So if you have quarry, you have economic freedom, you have money, and that is what we used to represent the quarries, the no poverty. The SDG 2 is on zero hunger, and the aim of this SDG is to eliminate hunger, ensure food security, and enhance nutrition. We chose the Besisaka, which represents the kola nuts, and it's a strong sense that brings about economic life of Ghana. It highlights the importance of collective effort in achieving food security. The third Adinkra symbol is good health. The third SDG symbol, I beg your pardon, is good health and well-being. And it aims at improving health outcomes, reduce mortality rates, and enhance overall well-being. The Adinkra symbol we chose was that one thing. You all believe that when you have strength, you have good health. So if you have strength, you have good health. You have energy, vitality, and strength. And this symbol highlights the need for individuals to harness their inner energy, vitality, and strength. The third Adinkra symbol focuses on the 4th SDG, which is on quality education. Quality education promotes universal literacy, education for sustainable development, and safe and inclusive schools. The Adinkra symbol we chose was Nia onim no osia ohunyan sapo. Nia onim no osia ohunyan sapo. Which literally means he who does not know can know from learning. And it's the key value of our education system. We acquire knowledge by learning. And that is why we chose this Adinkra symbol for that. The fifth Adinkra symbol is quality, is gender equality. And for gender equality, this SDG seeks a world where gender-based discrimination and violence is eliminated. The Adinkra symbol we chose was the Buame, na memwao. You remember Madame Nanaya mentioned that gender equality can not only be achieved by one gender. So it's a collaborative effort. When you help me, I can also help you. So that we can both achieve gender equality and equity. The sixth Adinkra SDG symbol is clean water and sanitation. And we chose the Duafe. Duafe signifies a wooden comb and shows the fondness for cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness, like our bus stop boys do. Its implication that we have to protect both our water bodies, and the Duafe is what we choose. The seventh SDG is affordable and clean energy. And the Adinkra symbol we chose was the Oria Kokroko, which is a symbol of the awesomeness of the sun. We are all alive. Most of the living things in this world are powered by the energy from the sun. And we've chosen this symbol to represent the vitality and strength we gain from the sun. Also, the sun provides a sustainable source of energy, solar energy, which we can harness to achieve sustainability in our part of the world. The eighth SDG is decent work and economic growth. And the Adinkra symbol we chose was the Okuafopa. That is a farmer that works hard, diligent. And in our part of the world, agriculture is a key element of our development. If we are able to harness the work and the ethics of a good farmer, we are able to achieve economic growth. So there are a number of them that we did. For instance, SDG 9, we chose this symbol to represent industry. SDG 10, we chose this symbol to represent reduce inequalities, and all those details are in the slide. Another important SDG for this conference is SDG 11, which focuses on sustainable cities and communities. And we chose the Adinkra symbol in Framadan, which usually means a well-ventilated house. And this symbolizes fortitude, resilience, readiness to face life in its full form. And its implication is that if you have a sustainable building, even from your house, it using natural lighting, ventilation, you are able to live in a more sustainable world, all the way to the large-scale aspects of it. Then SDG 12 is on responsible consumption and production, and looks at reducing wastage, promoting recycling. And the Adinkra symbol we chose was the Abedria. The palm fruit is a very resourceful plant. Almost every aspect of the palm tree can be used, even to the waste. Our mothers use it to light their charcoal. So it's very resourceful. We use this to bring out that picture. Then the 13th, very important Adinkra symbol is on the climate action, which is SDG 13, and it aims to enhance climate resilience and adaptive capacity. We chose the Denchem and then the Aya. The Denchem means the crocodile, and the crocodile is a very adaptable animal. It can live both on water or in water and on land. So we chose this to represent the adaptability you need to acquire to face climate change. And then the Aya is also a very resilient a plant that has endurance and can harness or thrive in very difficult conditions. And that is how climate changes. Now we can't control. It becomes very cold, it becomes very warm. What do? Our environments, our buildings need to adapt. And these Adinkra symbols were chosen. Likewise, SDG 14 were chosen to represent life on earth. SDG 15, we chose this symbol representing life on land. Then SDG 16, which talks about peace, justice, and strong institutions. The Adinkra symbol we chose was the B and Kabi. That is, no one should bite the other. We should all strive for fairness, freedom, peace, forgiveness, and unity. And this is already captured in our culture, in the symbology of Adinkra folklore. Then the final SDG, which focuses on partnerships between different partners. We are partners, the local or the layperson, the president, everybody has a role to play. And the Adinkra symbol we chose to represent this is the Ntiaseɛ, which simply means understanding. If you understand each other, you are able to collaborate. You are able to cooperate to achieve this 17 SDG goals. So, in conclusion, we put all these 17 Adinkratecture symbology vis-a-vis the SDG symbology. And this is our version of the SDGs for Ghana. From the Adinkra symbology all the way from the Nsrewa to the Ntiaseɛ. And this is quite beautiful, if I might say so. Comparing it to what on your right-hand side is the icons used by the United Nations. And on the left side is what Ghana has. And if you put this out there to educate students, educate the layperson, if anybody understands this folklore, they know what you are talking about. If you see Buamenamembwao, collaboration. If you see Ntiaseɛ, understanding. So you are breaking it down and making the local people accept it. We have 5 years to go. But I believe beyond the 5 years, we can push this agenda for sustainable development in Ghana and beyond. Thank you so much.